Hi, this is Ernie. I'm the guy who had $6 in his checking account to now having millions of dollars. If you are selling options like myself to generate weekly income, this is a video that you want to watch because this will enable you to move your striking price however you want while still making money so that it will be financially beneficial for you. Let me explain to you what I mean by it so that you know how to do this when you are faced with a similar situation. As you can see here, I have about 1,273 shares of nail and I sold calls at $52, but unfortunately is trading at $53.54. So if I don't do anything, this will get exercised. I don't mind this getting exercised because I bought it. My average cost is about $46. So $6 per share, that's about $7,000 in profit. So I could not do anything and let this get exercised. And if you don't know how to roll, this is most likely what you will do. And some people, including myself when I was younger, I said, oh, maybe this is gonna go higher, so let me just buy this to close and spend that money and actually losing money. And then next week, the price tanks and I'm like, I should have sold it. Why did I do such a stupid thing? But the truth is, nobody knows what will happen next week. I cannot even tell you what will happen 30 minutes from now, whether the market is gonna collapse and this is gonna go below $52. Nobody knows. So you could take your chances, or you could do what I do, which is rolling options so that you have guaranteed income no matter what happens next week. And let me show you how to do that. As you can see, maybe you cannot see anymore. I have, again, 1,273 shares, and I have put options that I'm hoping that it's gonna expire by September. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to increase my price by $1. So rather than 52, I can sell it now at 53. And the beauty of this is, it's telling me that I'm gonna get credit of 85 cents. So as I'm rolling, they're giving me 85 cents per share in extra income. And if I go down the screen, you realize that that is additional income of $1,020. And I'm going to explain to you what the implication is. So for those who need something more visual, option one or choice one is I don't do anything. And I let this one get exercised. Then this is the premium that I collected. And this is the additional profit because my cost is 47 and change. So for this particular transaction, I will be making close to $7,400, maybe $7,500. Or if you roll up, let me move the screen, meaning I changed the strike price from 52 to 53. I collect additional premium. The premium has changed, so now it's $960. So on top of the money that I made here, I make additional $960. But what's going to happen is now that I'm selling at 53, my profit rather than $6,800 will now be $8,000. So you have a choice to make. But if the price falls, let's say below $50, then the potential profit is not going to be as big. So depending on whether you believe that this will continue to go up, or you're like, you know what, I think it's overbought, it has gone up so much this week, I would just rather take the profit, then this is what you end up doing. This is the chart for nail. I'll show you so that you'll be able to see. This is, let me move this up. Yeah, for nail, 6 months. And you're gonna realize that, yeah, it has came down a lot because of the Iran conflict, but it also has gone up so much up here it just popped. I think one day it popped like $8 or $9. And if you look at the bottom of the screen, which is the RSI, when it's near the red, it shows that it's overbought. When it's on the bottom, it's oversold. So, of course, you can see from the chart, oops, when it's overbought, yeah, it came down. When it's oversold, it came back up. So you could argue that because of the RSI, this might actually come down a little. So you might be asking, hey, so what are we supposed to do? It all depends. I had these shares for close to a year, but not quite 1 year. And for me to consider the profit as a long-term gain, I need to have this for a year. And in this particular account, this is my taxable account. So in order for me to ensure that I pass that 1 year mark, I am going to get that guaranteed money by selling options. And by the time it's 1 year, then I'm just gonna let it go if I'm faced with a similar situation. The price fluctuated quite a bit, so it's no longer $1, but I'm okay with it because I think it's a decent amount and it gives me more than 1%. So I closed it, the 52 buy to close, 52 call option, and then I sold a new one at 53, and I ended up pocketing 38 cents, which is not great, but for me, I would rather take this money. I kind of wish I've done it slightly earlier so that I would be able to get $1 or 50 cents. But to me, this I think is sufficient enough. So I'm going to use $623.62, and I'm going to buy more MSTU using that money. So in this particular video, I showed you how to get out of your options position when the price goes above your striking price while still making money. And this particular book covers exactly that. What you need to know to roll so that you don't miss out on potential upside gains as the price continues to move up. Volume 2, the other one is Volume 1 that teaches you how to sell call options or put options. This one is how to mitigate when price falls below your striking price or goes above your striking price, and how to be in a better financial position. So check this out. I'll put the link to the video. But if you are in a similar situation, just study that book, study my video, and you will make even more money. Although you, at one point, you might be like, oh man, I'm screwed. Actually, you're not screwed. There are ways for you to make more money using rolling strategy. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys soon.